I pretty much think that he recognized that he was going to lose. I don't want to be the herald here, but yeah, that was a suspicious out of sync if you ever saw one.
有什么吩咐？
Okay, so we are playing yet another Eggy.
是的，
Bots I definitely hate playing against them. So you need really to play really well and aggressive and whatnot. And even though I like playing aggressive, it also requires you to be quite micro-intensive with your horses and whatnot. So let's see if I can actually manage that.
准备好了，
Come on,
发
screw
猎
that.
人。
We are going for the food here.
有什么吩咐？
5 of you, that's enough on this map. Next one is going to go for
什么
this.
事？出发。
Once again, the game didn't actually remember using the score here, so I had to put it on again.
是的。
It's kind of a weird bug.
有什么吩咐？遵命。好的，出发。
We are already seeing quite a lot of hunt,
有什么
which is
吩咐？
pretty nice. But obviously on water in hole,
什么
that's
事？
what you would expect.
遵命。好的，出发。遵命。出发。好的，出发。遵命。遵命。
How about actually moving?
出发。好的，好的。出发。出发。好的，出发。
准备好了。
3. Okay, next is gold.
准备好了。是的。什么事？遵命。
Very nice save gold. This gold is also pretty much safe together with the TC. And this hunt, I'm kinda thinking I'm going to be developing on the left with a bit of echo and probably try to somehow wall up this part of the map and protect it for myself. Yeah, let's see how that will work for us. Nice hippos and nice piggies as well. Okay, so let's send them home. And oh well, that's nice. Those elephants, definitely a great guy to see if you want some proper starting build order.
什么事？
Because it basically means that you can stick to them for quite a lot of time, which makes it very easy to defend, especially when we are playing against Egyptians. And I was just trying to, or rather, being so happy about it that I have forgotten about my base build order, which means I have sent one more well to the goal than I actually needed.
有什么吩咐？什么事？
And I will have to rectify that in the moments to come.
遵命。好的，出发。好的，遵命。好的，遵命。有什么吩咐？出发。出发。出发。出发。好的，好的，好的。
I'm just using right now the shift clicks on the normal map because it seems that on the minimap it's not really working all that well. That's 3, 4. Okay, so it's going to be the last on food. Then we are going to switch in on wood and gold again with building of a tempo. And yet another Alice. The TC placement is also pretty neat. I'm probably going to switch into this one because it's more aggressive and much more important for the map control. And at the same time, it's actually pretty close to me, so not a problem for me to capture and also defend. And if I don't defend that, well, then I'm pretty much screwed anyway, so... What? What? I did not click anything in here.
什么事？
有什么吩咐？樵夫，什么事？樵夫，什么事？有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？出发。
One of you is not food gatherer, or rather gold gatherer and is food gatherer. God damn it, this is getting ridiculous.
遵命，猎人，猎人，猎人，猎人。什么事？是的，遵
Finished,
命。
so gold. And the build order is not working out all that well.
是的。
Because we have made a lot of misplays, or rather, I have made a lot of misplays in its progression, so it's going to be slightly slower.
有什么吩咐？好的，好的，遵命，好的。
Yeah, probably there's a that could be. Although I haven't really met with that all too often. My mouse is not really all that special. Sometimes it does double click, so that was probably it. Thank you for pointing that out.
准备好了。
Well, right now I'm just going to build a house here and wait for the extra resources for the advance.
什么事？
Because I don't want to be spending any more extra food on the villagers, as I want to advance as soon as possible at this point. Quite a lot of rhinos in the middle as well. Interesting to see. The food.
准备好了。
Give me the food, and I'm just going to wall up to protect myself against potential raiding from Ra. I will be expecting that he might be raiding me with cavalry archers, or rather, not cavalry archers, with chariots, quite obviously, as that's a unit of choice for many of the Ra players. And I also need to be switching in gardens at this point. You'll be having exactly the resources for extra TC. That's something I'm aiming for. I will be using either those or those food wheelies, doesn't really matter at this point. Probably those from the bottom. One here with the auto queue, as I want to build them up as much as I can.
准备好了，是的。
And let's move in for the next TC.
出发。
We are advancing at 5.5, so even though it looked pretty terrible overall, what we have had, not probably going to be all that terrible in the end. Be pretty neat. It's going to shift quick queue so that you are prepared for the right animal to gather from.
有什么吩咐？准备好了。
And do we have some relics somewhere? Not yet, or at least we haven't discovered it.
有什么吩咐？出发！有什么吩咐？
No, still want some extras in here.
是的。是的。
No. It's a storage pit, that's not a house.
是的。
That's of course not a house.
准备好了。
That's that, and next economy is going for food. That's how I roll, so that I have enough resources for the wheelie production. That's going to be quite nasty so far, but do I need the horses at this point? I don't really think so. Oh, here's something. Here's the Sphinx. Oh yeah. Come on.
准备好了。
Run away.
好的。
有什么吩咐？好的，攻击。
有什么吩咐？准备好了，樵夫。
Yeah, let's for example for the gold, and you will be coming for the wood here.
出发。
是的，是的。
Just going to send 2 of you, and 2 of you are going to go back here. If we can somehow defend against this, how are we looking here? It seems that it's cut off. That's what I was curious about. If it wasn't connected with here, which would mean that I would need to somehow wall up slightly better than what I did so far. And just finish the wall overall.
什么事？好的。
准备好了。准备好了。
Build some extra garden, and who are you? Okay, so you are the food gatherer here with the next gazelle, and I will need some extra release on the food here because I have taken too many of those from here. So let's just go back, and it seems like that Killian will take care of it. So where are these guys? Okay, so they have been stuck here. They have been stuck here, and let's build a few horses, at least 2, and go for a bit of raiding, or at least have a look around, and basically protect this TC, because once that is not in our power, that could be a slight problem. So speed 530, 550, so I should be catching up with it pretty soon. Come on! No gold! Food guys! You should be food gathering, not this. Yeah, that was a pretty nice stop. Can we actually kill you with that? Oh yeah, you are dead. You are dead right there. Killing, stop.
有什么吩咐？遵命。有什么吩咐？攻击。好的。什么事？
Okay.
好的。
是的。出发。
So that's what you are doing. Alright.
是的，遵命。
Don't kill zebras, they are horses as well.
是的，好的。准备就绪。
是的，出发。
Yeah,
好的，好的。
wasn't really all that successful from him, but still it did serve some kind of purpose. It's not really all that bad.
是的，开战。什么事？出发，攻击。
Bidol is already dropped. Tsuchos is dropped as well.
什么事？遵命，准备就绪。
And these guys are doing a pretty good
准
job
备好了，
defending so far, but we should be thinking about advancing
有
to
什
the
么
next
吩咐？
stage,
是的，
as we are not doing well enough at this point.
是吗？是吗？是的。
So let's put this down, protect
是
the
的，遵命
TC,
遵命遵命。什么事？遵命。
and go back and try to defend. We are
有
having
什么
a
吩咐？
准备
low
好了，
amount of absolutely everything, so you should be getting
是的，
into some kind of safety here. And in
Sure.
the meantime, also building some kind of military buildings.
准备好了。是的，遵命。
And we'll advance into the next age also pretty soon.
有什么吩咐？
有什么吩
什么事
咐？
是的，是的，换工，
是吗？有什么吩咐？
Oh, well, for example, uproot, because I'm going to
有
have
什么吩咐？
to get rid of those buildings here somehow. Especially of the migdals, so yep, that's that.
有什么吩咐？
什么事？是的。好的，准备好了。是吗？是的。
Well, going to lions is obviously not ideal at all, but we have these guys here. Alright,
出发。
it's not bad. It's not half bad.
准备
Where
好
are
了
you。here?
是的。
Okay, so that's that.
是的，
And what about you
是吗？
guys? There's some kind of food source at the bottom. No, we don't. But we can maybe sneak you on those rhinos.
出发。出发。
什么事？
准备好了。
是的。有什么吩咐？准备好了。
Villagers. Or
出发，
okay.
准备好了。出发。是的，遵命。好的。
Yeah, we need all the wood that we can get at this point, as we are not getting enough. So the god power is actually going to be pretty useful in this point.
准备好了。遵命。好的。
是的，出发。
有什么吩咐？是的。
Ah, no, he's having a hunt here. Okay.
准备
Yeah,
好了，是
that's
的，
going to fly with me.
有什么吩咐？什么事？开战。什么事？攻击。
Crocodiles.
什么事？
Ah, it's going to be wasted.
遵命。准备就绪。
有什么吩咐？好的。好的。猎人。猎人。
有什么吩咐？
是吗？是的。
Should be pretty much good to actually advance into the mythical age. How about that? I'm just going to buy a bit of wood. Ah, we won't because obviously we don't have the market yet.
出发。樵夫。遵命，樵夫。
是的，出发。
有什么吩咐？好的，是的，是的，是遵命。什么事？
有什么吩咐？是的，准备就绪。
Oh, I want those
准
guys
备就绪，开战。
attacking the Petsuchos here.
是的，攻击。准备好了。
什么事？是的，遵命。工。
Oh, yeah, well, I wouldn't really say a GG at this point. It's still not decided, really. He's going to kill my TC, but that's pretty much going to be it. He has lost absolutely everything at this point, so I wouldn't be all that quick to actually judge.
攻击，攻击。是的。是的。 出发，有什么吩咐？
准备好了，有什么吩咐？
But what I need to do is switch in some kind of food economy, because I don't have
遵
any.
命，是的，出发。好的，
什么事？准备好了，出发。好的，遵命。出发。攻击！好的，好的，好的，出发，好的，出发，出发，攻击！准备就绪，准备好了。什么事？准备就绪。
是的，遵命，遵命。好的，有什么吩咐？什么事？是的。好的，
准备好了。有什么吩咐？好的，出发，出发。好的，好的。
什么事？
有什么吩咐？是的，遵命。是的，遵命。
Alright, so we are having a bit more gold village than we actually need, so we are going to move you into some kind of other resources pretty soon, but we will be having you ready around here. And if we can actually secure this TC yet again, that might be a pretty good moment for us.
有什么吩咐？
准备好了。
是的，是的。
有什么吩咐？
Yeah, it's not
有什么吩咐？
fly all that much, all that wealth for you. Okay, so some extra upgrades. Heroes move faster, yeah, that's useful overall.
准备好了，好的，开战，出发。好的，遵命，出发。好的，攻击。什么事？准备好了。准备好了，攻击。
Yeah, we're not doing half bad at this point, I have to say. But I need to build some extra gardens. That we are actually in a pretty sweet spot at this point. And okay, he's going for. Is he on the left? Okay, we have to send something in there.
什么事？
什么事？遵命。好的，遵命。
什么事？有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
Yeah, no TC for you guys.
准备好了，准备好了。是的，准备好了。有什么吩咐？遵命。出发，出发。好的，攻击，出发。准备好了。遵命。是的，是的，好的。出发，是的，遵命，遵命，出发。
Let's back up a bit. Let's back up a bit actually and take this slightly slower because we need to get our economy under our feet because we are not having enough food here.
准备好了，猎人。
有什么吩咐？出发，好的。是的，好的，出发，好的。遵命，出发。 有什么吩咐？好的。
So I'm just gonna try and find something to raid if we can. And I'm going to switch those into food gathering. Because that's obviously what we need at this point.
樵夫。
有什么吩咐？
And then we need some extra farms.
出发，好的，好的。
有什么吩咐？出发，猎人，猎人，猎人，猎人，遵命。好的。 猎人，好的，猎人，遵命，猎人，猎人。
什么事？出发，遵命。什么事？遵命。好的，出发，准备好了。好的，好的，出发，遵命。
Okay, so how's it looking at this point? We are having quite a lot of gold, so I'm going to build a market here so that we can actually buy some extra resources.
好的。
Or whatnot, And then need a bit of raid in here, and yeah,
准备就绪。
just go through the wall here. Going to take a bit of time, but it will be that much disruptive. And since we are having quite a lot of Jiangshi that are doing a pretty good job here, I'm just going to let them loose there. And yeah, this is going to work out just nicely, especially against this forward base.
好的，遵命。
The upper route,
什么
that's
事？
exactly what I need.
好的，是的。
Yep, here we go. And you have yet again seen that I'm actually pretty terrible against Egyptian. But well, I somehow stood it. Was able to withstand what was happening there in the middle. That was slightly scary. But with the extra TC fire and the extra population that I had, I was actually able to stop him. But well, this was a pretty nice sneak from this rock, but it was kinda too late for him, as I was already just going to kill him in the middle here and he would lose the gold. And even though he had one save, it would have been just a question of time, because I was through the wall at the bottom and I would have found those pretty soon as well. Yeah, most definitely. I should be making quite a lot of Migdols and from them Chariot Archers for brutal raiding and yeah, basically that. And try to abuse the mercenaries with the TCs and whatnot. But well, that was kind of interesting game in the end.
什么事？
Even though, as you could have seen, my economy was all over the place. Yeah, he was having like a ton better echo than me. But in the military department, it went better for my units. Well, the problem is that he didn't really push me. He was just fighting next to my TC and he couldn't get me out of there. And when he made the push for the TC, he basically lost all the army, whereas I was just the TC, but still had the army advantage over him, and he just couldn't push through. So he didn't have any map control, like any time. That was kind of the problem for him, that he was just still trying to somehow conquer this TC that would give him the map control, but he couldn't. Even though he took it down, I killed all his army, and that was pretty much it.
准备好了。
And then I somehow started doing things to actually play and win, and it worked out rather well. Jiangshis are definitely cool guys. I love them. Alright then. Yeah, this was a definitely waste of the barrage, as he ran away from it quite nicely. Yeah, well, he did start building second TC at about the time when he actually was losing, when I was starting to push him. So that was pretty much a correct answer from him, but it was questionable if he shouldn't have gone for the back one. Yeah, I probably should have went for that a lot earlier, as Sora is usually pretty good with 2 TC, faster heroic or whatnot. But he didn't, and then going for the forward TC when you are actually not winning and kinda being slightly pushed is not usually a pretty good idea. Yeah, the barrage is kind of... You are true that it's weird at the point that actually you can run from it pretty easily. So in that regard, it actually can be used if you want to defend some kind of spot or await some kind of battle. So if you want actually some engagement not to take place, you just cast the barrage and you force him to retreat from that battle and basically buy you some extra time to do something better that you want to do. So yeah, more than the actual damage, it has some kind of battle control potential. Alright then, GG.